Hey guys, it's Casual Thursday. I'm BobbyJay, and today we're about to kick off a series of videos on a crucial topic for every music artist out there, the EPK, or electronic press kit. Now, if you're serious about your music career, you're going to want to stick around and learn why you may actually be missing out on gigs, radio airplay, even playlisting because your EPK doesn't rock. So let's get this started. First things first, well, exactly what is an EPK? It's called an electronic press kit, and it's a digital portfolio that showcases your work, your accomplishments, and most importantly, your brand. Think of it as a musical resume, a one-stop shop that provides everything anyone needs to know about you and your music. And when I say anyone, I don't just mean music venues and talent buyers. I'm talking about radio stations, potential sponsors, music bloggers, even your fans. Yes, your EPK should also be shared with your fan base as well. And I'm going to explain why later in this series when we get into more targeted EPKs. But first, let's get down to the basics. So why does every music artist need an EPK? Well, as you know, this is a fast-paced, highly competitive, and I hate to say it, saturated industry. Your EPK needs to stand out by presenting a professional image in a concise and compelling way, but it also needs to match the excitement and intensity of your on-stage performance and your music. It's essential whether you're reaching out to new venues, talent buyers, radio stations, playlist curators. You need to have an EPK that not only represents you and your brand, but stands out among everyone else in the industry. Let's face it, the very people that you are contacting are being contacted by everyone else on a daily basis, and they're all asking the same thing. Why won't you book my band? Why won't you play my song? Pay me money to promote your brand. Come to my show. If your EPK isn't standing out among the rest, you're just one of 1,000 artists asking the same exact questions over and over and over again. So what goes into a proper EPK? Well, let's break it down into 6 main components. This is just the basics of an EPK. Now, first, your artist bio. This is your story. Who you are, your journey in music, and what sets you apart. Too many artists today don't spend enough time on their bio. I've seen some bios out there, even to this very day, that are still talking about their plans for 2020. Guys, that ship sailed. Unless your plans were to play songs in front of a webcam for 6 months straight and possibly binge watch Breaking Bad while gaining 20 pounds, your EPK is already super outdated. You get it, right? Second, your photos and your images. What is it about music artists these days that are using cell phone photos and cell phone videos as professional promo photos? There are literally hundreds of professional photographers who are ready to come to a show. They're ready to get killer shots. They're ready to help you build your brand. And believe it or not, they're not as expensive as many people think. And in most cases, many of these photographers are already at your shows taking killer photos. Talk to them. They're already a fan as it is. Why not promote them as well? Because they're promoting you. Music samples. Your best tracks. You need to make them available for streaming and for download. Your hottest tracks are your biggest promotion when it comes to your music. Sure, you have songs in your catalog that you think are your best works, but it's the ones that are making waves that need to be first and basically out front. You need to have at least 5 examples of your music in a playlist ready to present on your EPK. Whether it's a sample playlist from your Spotify profile or actually providing direct links to stream your top songs in full, your music needs to be center and out front. Music videos, live performances, visualizers, interviews. Let's face it, you rock. But are you actually presenting quality videos of you and your music? Whether it's a simple visualizer for your latest release, official music videos, or live performance videos, they can help give potential fans, radio stations, playlist curators, even music venues, even more of a reason to pick up the phone. But you need to make sure that the quality is there. Fans using their cell phone from the front row is not going to cut it. Trust me. Next, you need press coverage, reviews, and testimonials. This has been one of the hardest points that I've had to get across to a lot of artists that I work with. You really need to take a little time out, contact those venues that you play at regularly, and ask them for a short review of why they continue to have you back. Why that DJ in Houston gushes over you every time you have a new release. And that music blog that can't get enough of you, you need quotable quotes. These are the people who are going to reinforce the reasons your music needs to be heard. And don't limit your testimonials to just venues, DJs, and blogs. Reach out to fans and other artists who like to tour with you and whose fans basically mix with your music. Don't forget to return the favor as well. I mean, send them some comments about them. Share each other's worth. And lastly, how people can get in touch with you and your team. I've seen too many EPKs that actually leave out the most important information to allow someone to deep dive into their career and contact the specific people that are needed to help promote. Not only does that include information about your booking agent, your promo guy, they do need official graphics, don't they? And your radio, media, PR rep. You need to ensure that you put links to all of your social media accounts, from your Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to all your streaming platforms and anywhere else on the web that you promote yourself and your music. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in painting a complete picture of you as an artist. But these are just the basics of what need to be in your EPK. Remember, the more you can provide in one easy-to-access location, and the more it actually represents you as an artist, your brand, your music, and your stage presence, the better the chances are that whoever sees it is going to act on it. So why does all this matter? Let's break it down. First, professional representation. An EPK showcases you. It tells everyone that you take your career seriously and you're ready for business. Imagine sending a jumbled collection of links and files versus a sleek, organized EPK. Which one do you think leaves a better impression? Exactly. Centralized promotional tool. An EPK brings all your promotional materials into one easily accessible place. This saves time and money sometimes for you and everyone on your team. The people you're trying to impress, well, it saves them a lot of time too. Why should they be jumping all over the place trying to find out this, find out that? It's all in your EPK. It's all in one-stop shop. Instead of sending separate emails, different attachments, you provide a single link to your EPK. Everything's right there, neatly packaged, ready to go. 3, essential. It's essential for media booking and industry connections. Whether you're reaching out to music venues, booking agents, radio stations, potential collaborators, your EPK is your go-to tool to ensure everything they need to know is at their fingertips. Look, media outlets, they look for high-quality content that they can quickly reference and turn around. Booking agents, they want to see you on stage. They want to hear your performance. They want to see your audience reach. Your sponsors need to assess your brand's marketability. Your EPK addresses all these needs and more. Hell, if put together properly, it's all a music blogger needs to highlight you as their next rising star. Seriously, your EPK is your ticket to more gigs, more airplay, more playlist ads, and more exposure. But it needs to be complete and it needs to be comprehensive. Now, in my next video, I'm going to deep dive into why your EPK isn't the only EPK that you need to have in your promotional arsenal. Yeah, we're talking the tip of the iceberg here. There's a lot more to EPKs than just what I've spelled out. So share this with your friends, share this with your favorite music artists, and let's make your music career unstoppable together. We'll see you next time.